Easter is a very important day. It's the day of resurrection. What does it mean to me? It means to me everything. Not just from a religious standpoint, but the point of view of evolution of the human race. I'm not attached to any one particular religion. I was trained in religious studies. I got my PhD in religious studies from the University of Pittsburgh, where it is a very strange department. I can go to the medical school and take courses. To prove religion is a science. I did. But anyway, I'm not going to talk about that. What I'm going to talk about is my position in the beginning. My position is I belong to all religions. I embrace all religions, and they are all going to be helpful for us. And particularly in this session, I'm going to talk about evolution of the human race in the context of Jesus' resurrection. Jesus' resurrection is history, is a promise. And what is the promise? The promise of eternal life, where there will be no suffering. And what this physical body is subjected to diseases, pain, and death. And Jesus didn't want that to happen. He even said, "You ate the bread given by Moses and died. But the bread I am then going to give you will give you eternal life." What does that eternal life mean? That is the life of the light body or the resurrected body. Those of you who have been following me for many years know that my core teaching is about the light body. I've done exclusively on light body in the beginning of my teaching career. But now I just moved, but I'm coming back again to the resurrection. The resurrection of Jesus is very important for all of us, for all of humanity, because we are eligible, and we have to own that eligibility, the eligibility to have a deathless body. The resurrected body of Jesus is the deathless body, for which you have to destroy your body and destroy the flesh and blood, which he did on behalf of the human race. Sacrifice is needed. It is an evolution, it has connections to it, Leviticus, where the sacrifice is also talked about, and the rituals. I don't want to go into all that, but I want to say that the resurrected body of the Jesus is your body, my body, and everybody's body, and we got to get to that. And from the Christian point of view, what it means. In Mark 16:16, there is a reference to, if you believe in me and baptized, you will be saved. And if you don't believe in me, you will be damned. That the emphasis is on the belief. And I'm going to give you a teaching around belief and how that belief leads to faith, and faith leads to everything. First, you have to start with belief, and faith comes later on. Not that they are opposed, there is a sequence. It can be together in some cases, and also can be used synonymously. belief and faith, because it can give you a transformation. You have to understand, somebody wants to become a president, I'll give you. And the person has to believe that I'm going to be a president. Then collectively, these people who are going to vote for this particular candidate who believes that I'm going to be president, they have to believe that this guy or person is going to be the president. So believe, and then the person goes and occupies the the presidential chair, where which is throne. In ancient times, it's the throne. He is being throned. It's all based on belief. Belief of the light body, and then the faith in the light body. And the faith becomes a miracle. That's why Jesus said that you have faith, you can move mountains. How can you move mountains? The same thing, if you have faith, you can turn your body into light. That's the bottom line. And why should you turn the body into life? Because the physical body, which is a sin, the physical body is a sin. What is the sin? The sin is the physical body. Has to die. And when it dies, then it loses the flesh, it loses the blood. And what remains is the light body. You can call it, some people will call it astral body, some people may have other terms. But then it really means that we all have the light body as our fundamental body. And if we can get that, which is indicated in the resurrection of Jesus Christ, then you are liberated. If you have a decision to make between being a billionaire or being a person with a light body, you should choose the latter. The light body is better than a billionaire's body is also going to die of diseases, of old age, and with pain. And that was really why Jesus was sent to the earth plane, just as Swami Ramalingam was sent. And then so many saints from my Tamil Siddha traditions, they turned their body into light, and then they followed different models. They believed in Shiva, they believed in herbs, they believed in alchemy, they believed in... There are so many things. If I have one desire in my life, what I want to do for the rest of my life, that's one thing, that is to bring all the traditions together, traditional wisdom, all the scientific wisdom together, from quantum physics to classical physics to astrophysics, chemistry, etc., and then put together a model, and then create an experiment, and the experiment that we all will have light body. The light body will be just like a light body pill, is my dream. And you take the pill and the body becomes light, then there won't be any problem. There won't be any need for money, need for anything. The light body doesn't need any food or shelter. It can be everywhere, go to different galaxies and come and be there at the same time. All these things can happen. And that is the real teaching of Jesus. He said the body is the problem. It is evil. The physical body is evil. And this body has to transform itself into a light body. And that is the real meaning of resurrection. And he demonstrated to people that you can die and rise out of the dead body, and then the light body can come. And then people can see the light body of Jesus. And that is the possibility for everybody, everyone. And that is liberation. That is the real meaning of saving. That is the real meaning of being reborn born again. Born again is a term that is very important to understand resurrection. You have to first resurrect as a believer, as somebody who has faith, and that faith will lead to the resurrected body or the light body. Paul made it very clear. He said, this corruption will never inherit the kingdom. And how many people understand it, in the sense that Paul understood Christ? This corruption will never inherit the kingdom. In the wink of an eye, the body will turn into light. That's faith can transform you. So you see, faith is easier for people. It's not something very difficult, but then you have to start with a belief. And believe me, when people asked Jesus, you have done so many things for us. What can we do for you? He said, love the one who God has sent here. Love me. That is even better than faith. You have to love Jesus, believe in Jesus, have faith in Jesus. If we have to rank them, love is the ultimate. Loving Jesus is the ultimate. When you love someone, you are prepared to do everything for that person. And you don't have a monetary interest or any other interest in that person. Even monetary interest is not, comes out of love. Who do you give your money to? Your children you love. Okay. So you put down your money to someone who you really love. So that is also a relationship. There is a relationship between money and love. Okay. So you have to deeply understand every concept, not to just read something and then let it go. You have to understand faith as utter positivity. That's my definition. Utter positivity. If you believe you are going to be a president, you will be a president. You will be a president. I've done a lot of research on this faith leading people to become a president or a prime minister. So you have to now, on this day, must develop belief and then read the Bible, and then he says, believe in me and be baptized, and then you will have all the benefits. And this can be applied to the different religions that people follow. In all religions, fundamentally you have the concept of faith. Krishna will say the same, Shiva will say the same. And if you don't believe in them, they won't be there. If you don't have faith in anything, you won't have any results coming out of it. So belief and faith are very important. On this day, you can really contact Jesus. How? By having faith in Him, by having belief in Him. And this also translates to his very practical teaching, where he says, use my name. Everything is in my name. And that is very significant. If you call on the name of the person, that person will answer. So that name Jesus is a mantra, as it is in the case of Rama. Rama is the name, which is a mantra. Hare Krishna, Hare Rama. They are names of gods and goddesses. You are calling on them and having faith on them. I'm just making it easy for all of you to understand religion, as something that is believable for your rational mind. Otherwise, it is very difficult why I should say Jesus and how it will help. And I can go and explain it to you in deeper concepts, using deeper concepts. For G as a sound is a very powerful sound, and that is a sibilant, she, chi in Japanese, she in Shiva, and G in Christianity. This will help you to understand the mantra component or mantra basis for the names of gods and goddesses. And as soon as you say this name, the form will appear. The form will appear to the mind's eye, because name and form are interrelated. There is no form without a name. If we say banana, and it is intricately and metaphysically and at the quantum level connected to banana. The banana sound and the fruit, they are very intricately and metaphysically related to each other, and it follows divine rules or laws. So I cannot, stop myself or my mind from explaining things in terms of science, because I am a product of this 21st century, and then so you are also. So this will help you to understand that by saying the name Jesus and calling him on this name will work. And if you want a scientific understanding or a rationalistic understanding, which I have given to you now, that is what I am supposed to do in this lifetime, that which I am doing now. So, if calling Jesus, 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 this is a song that I used some time ago, and that statue you saw, that I am standing by the statue. I bought it a long time ago. I love that statue of Jesus. But anyway, name and form. The name, if you call Rama, Rama will come. If you call Hanuman, Hanuman will come. So this is the science of religion. So that is. That was my training. When I was doing my PhD, because we are not partisan to one religion. In fact, the graduate students used to discuss on a particular concept. What is which is we have had colloquiums on that. Religion and cult. What is religion and what is cult? A religion is what I believe, and cult is what you believe. So it's a joke. But anyway, so it's a great day for you to stay in meditation and call on Jesus, and then He is waiting for your call. He is waiting for your call. So call Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. If you call on Him, He will come and then give you the blessings of the resurrected body. What is the blessings? The resurrected body is the blessings. And that's why He came here for, to destroy the physical body and show you your real identity. He came here to destroy His body, which is the human body, and to show the real body, which is the light body for the whole of humanity. I'm very happy that I've been able to give this teaching for you on this sacred day of resurrection of Jesus Christ. God bless.